What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. Peace and much love. And today's title is all about slow and steady wins the race, right? So that sounds interesting to you guys. If that sounds like something you might resonate with, or if you're familiar with the story, we're gonna go into detail about it, and we're gonna spit some facts, man. We're gonna get a little philosophical like we always do. All right. So slow and steady wins the race. What does that mean exactly? Well, I'll go ahead and just share the story with you guys. Make it short, simple, and sweet, and then go into what I'm gonna go into that has to do with that. All right. So there was a race between a turtle and a rabbit, right? And I'm pretty sure it was just those two. I haven't read or heard the story in a long time, so correct me if I mess up on any part of it. All right. But it had to do with a turtle and a rabbit. And there was a race to see who can make it to the finish line, right? You got the rabbit, who was real cocky because it was faster. You know, it just had speed, right? It thought speed was just the answer to everything, right? And it thought, okay, you know what? I'm faster than the turtle. I'm more light, right? I'm more agile, so I'm probably going to end up beating him. And he took off, boom, thought he was winning. And the thing about the turtle was that he was cool, calm, collected, calculated. He took his time. He didn't rush things. You know, he was patient with himself. He knew that the rabbit had speed, but see, the rabbit was getting to himself, right? He was feeling himself a little too much. So when he let it get to him, that's what ended up costing him the race, because he eventually ended up straying off the path. If I remember right, like I said, I might get the story slightly wrong, so correct me if I do. But, you know, he started, getting a little bit too cocky, man, a little bit too arrogant. And while the turtle took his time, next thing you know, the rabbit was in shock to see that the turtle had already made it to the finish line, man. So what that has to do with life, with the lives that we live, our individual life, is that, of course, you shouldn't try to compete with anybody, but then again, I understand that it's a human thing to want to compete, to want to be the best, right? To want to have and catch the attention of everybody who you come across, who you know, et cetera, right? And one thing I found out and realized, after the last couple years, man, that I've been living, is that you need to be patient with yourself, man, right? You shouldn't feel the need to have to compete, to have to try to always be in first place, right? Because you're not always going to come in first place. There's going to be times where you come in second, third, fourth, fifth, maybe even sixth, seventh, right? And even if that's the case, you guys, man, take that as a lesson that there's always room for improvement. There is always something about yourself that you can work on, that you can fix, that you can improve, that you can become better at, that you can become more efficient at, So when you try to rush things in life, when you try to rush the process, when you try to become a perfectionist, and there's, plenty of people out there who are striving to do just that, to be just that, right? And there's nothing wrong with that. However, there's always going to be somebody out there who you can learn something from, man. So you got to have an open mind to what people can teach you, what people can assist you with, instead of thinking that, you're above and beyond, better than anybody and all that type of stuff, right? We got to humble ourselves, you guys. We got to be more patient with ourselves. We got to start taking our time, or someone else will, right? And that was something that I referred to in a video I made not too long ago. Take your time, or someone else will, right? Don't be rushing through life thinking you got to have everything that you want right now in this present moment. Because 9 times out of 10, that's probably not going to be the case. It's going to take time to get what it is that you want. It's going to take time to learn certain things, to learn the lessons that you need to learn, right? It's a painful process, but you can minimize the pain that you ended up acquiring from it, that you could have just used as fuel instead of letting it, make you feel the need to unleash your rage, to lose control, to become, just mean to yourself, mean to others, stuff like that. So just take it as encouragement. Take it as just literally that which it is, man, a lesson. That there's nothing wrong with going above and beyond, no matter what it is that you do in life. But take your time doing it, right? Don't feel the need to rush or compete, man. Don't feel the need to always be at the top, you know? And there's nothing wrong with wanting to be at the top, but don't think that you gotta go out of your way to do so just because other people are making you acknowledge what they have, what they had to go through. We're all gonna go through different things in life, people. You know, we all got our struggles. We all got our addictions to certain things that we need to break. We all got habits that we need to break and replace them with healthier habits, myself included. Definitely myself, right? Especially myself. Me, myself, and I got a lot to work on, you know? And what comes with that is a lesson of humility. A lesson that teaches me to treat people right, man. To treat myself right, to take my time in life, to learn what I need to learn, to become the man that I need to be, to start acting more like one, man. Act like a man, think like a man, walk like a man, talk like a man. All these things. Now, we're more than that, but since this is the vessel that I'm in, man, I got to start acting like the vessel that I'm in. Strive for greatness. Ikulia Aikano, right? Ikulia Aikano in Polynesian means strive to reach the highest. It's slightly different when you look it up on Google, but you know, my grandfather, he's Polynesian, right? So it's something that means a lot to me when I tell myself that, because it makes me realize and better understand that I have plenty time, you guys, right, to work on myself. I have plenty enough time to plan out, even if I don't end up completing every goal, achieving every goal that I have in this lifetime that I want to, I'll always have the next lifetime to do so, man. That's why it's important to plan ahead, right? Days from now, hours, minutes from now, weeks from now, months from now, years from now, et cetera, right? I know that may sound a little just not the right way to go about things, but believe me, guys, it is. But of course, take everything with a grain of salt, man. Do your own research. Do what works best for you. Take your time. Because they always say slow and steady wins the race. All right. So don't feel the need to rush through things, to rush the process. Don't try to go out of your way to impress people. Don't do any of these things that you guys generally hear from just about whoever else you may watch on YouTube, right? I'm just telling you guys this in my own way because it's what I've realized, and it's what's helped me, man, come to that better understanding of myself, that the only person I need to be competing with is the person who I was yesterday and trying to be better than who he was. You know, is to be better than who he was, not anybody else. I have no need to compete or compare myself with others, man. If anything, I need to be helping other people. I need to be assisting people, right? Being more kind and compassionate to others, man. Then again, not letting myself, you know, be put down in any kind of way or treated a certain way. But I'm just saying, you know, just help others realize that they got the power, man. They got the potential. You know, they can do all these things. My stomach just growled too, man. I'm a little hungry, so I'm about to go ahead and end this video. But anyways, man, yeah, just take your time just with life, period, y'all. Okay? Take your time. Don't rush things. If it's not coming to you right away, which it's never going to, unless maybe it's something small that you're trying to manifest, maybe like a job or something, then all right, cool, man. Like I said, do what works best for you. Right? Just do your meditations, man. Go outside. Spend some time outside. Spend some time with your family, man. Cool down, calm down, relax. Slow and steady wins the race, all right? So with that being said, if you guys enjoyed today's video, be sure to drop a like. Y'all drop them likes, man. Help me get them videos up into the algorithm, because y'all know how it is. Drop some comments down below. Spread some love. And just share you guys' insights on what you think about this. You know, and if I did a great job or not, or whatever you guys want to do, man. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below so y'all never miss out on when I upload my next video. All right. Peace and much love, man. See y'all in the next one. Gratitude. Keep it sending.